Hey everybody, welcome back to Funny Bug Bees and Woodworks. Today's video is a quick tutorial. I had a customer call me today who had never worked with wedge top split bottom frames before or with wired wax foundation. He had always used groove bottom, groove top, and frames and plastic foundation. So this video is a quick tutorial on how to assemble a wedge top split bottom frame, as well as how to install the bent wire wax foundation into that frame. As always, to help support this channel, we really appreciate it if you click like on this video and click the subscribe button. We do a monthly prize giveaway every month. If you're subscribed, you'll get notified when that video is released, and you can just enter for a chance to win whatever beekeeping product we send out that month as our prize. So again, thank you everybody for stopping by, and we'll see you in the next video.
Hey everybody, Cliff here with Funny Bug Bees and Woodworks. Got a quick tutorial video for you today. A customer called me, had never used wedge top split bottom frames before and was not sure how to put them together and install the foundation in them. So what we're going to do today is show you that process step by step, and we'll put it up on our website for customers to see in the future. So let's get to it. Alright, so the things you're going to need is, of course, a wedge top split bottom frame. For all of you that do not know, the wedge top frames are the frames that have the piece of wood in them that's pre-cut and pops off. I'll go ahead and pop this one off now. That's all you do, is you pop this piece off. This is what holds your foundation in once we install it. So you're going to need a frame top, a frame bottom, and 2 end bars. Those are the parts you need. The tools you're going to need is a staple gun. I'm going to use an air-powered staple gun, but any staple gun works. The standard silver ones you would use are just fine. If you don't have a staple gun, you can put these frames together with brads and a craft hammer, which is what I have here. And instead of brads, though, I'm going to use a pneumatic nailer to put these together. So we've got all our tools together, we've got all our parts together. Let's go ahead and get the frame put together so that we can show you how to install the crimp wire wax foundation in it. So the way that I put these together is pretty simple. There's not a right way or a wrong way. It's just however you like to do it. This is what I do. I take the frame top bar and I put it upside down. So in other words, the flat surface would be on the table and the part that the wax would fit in would be facing up towards you. Then I take the 2 end bars. There's a wide side and a narrow side, so it will only fit one way. That wide side fits down onto the frame like so. You'll do that on both ends. And then I take the bottom bar. Now, split bottom bars have a tapered groove, so there's a wide split, and if you flip it over, there's a narrow split. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So this would be the narrow split, and if we flip it over, you'll see it's tapered in that hole. So what you want to do is take the wide part of the slit, not the narrow side. Take the wide part and put it facing down away from you. Like so. Then you're going to take one staple, and these are 1 1/4" staples I'm using. And staple those into your end bars. Next, I'll flip the frame over and put a staple through the top on each side. Like so. This frame is not going to come apart. That's all you need to do. The next step is to take the piece that we split off from the frame and install the foundation. We'll do that next. I'll show you how to do it. Alright, so what I've got here is a piece of deep beeswax foundation. It's called crimp wire foundation, and the reason for that is that it's got wires running through it, and I'll show you those. You can see the wires running through this foundation. That's crimp wire wax foundation. Now, the way that this works is, I'm going to show you a close-up of this as well. This wire is bent over on this edge to form a 90-degree angle. And the reason for that's important because that's how you attach it to the frame using this. But let me show you what I'm talking about. You see these, there you go. Those wires that are split over there are bent over. Those are used to install the foundation into the frame. Now I'll show you a close-up now of exactly how you do that. Okay, so we've got our foundation ready. To orient this frame properly, to show you guys how to do this, take the frame and the wood part that pops out, have that facing up. So with the frame laying flat on the table, the wood piece that pops out should be up, facing up. Next, you're going to take your foundation, and those bent wires go where you put that piece of wood, or where you took that piece of wood out. And I'll show you exactly what I mean here with the close-up. So as you put it in, first you want to make sure your wax goes down into the slit, and I find that it's just easier to put it in there like this and kind of work it in a little at a time. It can be a pain in the tail. Depending if it's really cold and the wax is hard and brittle, sometimes it doesn't want to go in there really easily, but you play with it for a second, it won't be too hard, and just work your way up getting all of those wires into that groove. And as soon as you do it into that groove, into that slit on the bottom, it's going to lay for you right here where you need it to go. Now let me show you a close-up here really quickly. You can see that those bent wires are facing up and the wax foundation is resting on that ledge that was formed. The next thing you're going to do is take your piece of wood you popped out and place it right back where you got it from. Just like so. You see how it covers up the wires and holds them in place. Now all that you need to do is staple your piece of wood that you popped out in place. So you just flip your frame up like so. You've got the piece of wood you took out right here on top of the wires that are bent out. And now all you have to do is staple it in place. You just take your stapler, and again I'm using an air stapler, but all you need is a simple construction stapler, or one of the silver hand staples. And you're just going to put a staple in it. Like so. And you're going to do that on the other end as well. Just push in your staple, or pardon me, push in your wood, tie it up against the wax, and put your staple in. And then do one more staple in the center. Okay. So what you have now is that piece of wood stapled back to the frame with 3 staples. And no matter what you do, because that wood was stapled back there, and the wires are underneath that wooden cleat, there's absolutely no way for that to fall out now. It just can't. And that's how you assemble this frame and install the wax foundation in it.
All right, everybody, really quick, easy tutorial how to build wedge top split bottom frames. Please like this video. It helps it get into search results on YouTube a little bit better. And please subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate it. Also visit funnybugbees.com. We sell beekeeping supplies and equipment nationwide, free shipping on orders over $150, and we give 3% of every order cash back to you in the form of coupon codes that you can use towards your next order. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you in the next video.